SMU dropping a close game at Wake Forest. And we're underway. Keelan Marion, one of the top kick returners in the country a season ago, takes it out to the 31-yard.
Took care of the football, but a lot of it was because of Miami's success in the run game.
Looking to throw here, Malachi Tony, one of the most immutable players in the entire country. And there's Tony in motion. They'll move him around the chessboard a lot. Little receiver screen, nowhere to go though, brought down behind the line of scrimmage by Ja'Kai Lang. Cameroon and France to American football, and here now in Dallas. 3rd and 13, Beck fires, caught. Forward progress is going to be marked at the 48. One of the storylines coming into this football contest. SMU keeps it on the ground on 1st and 10. That's Derek McFall. Reuben Sr. began the family journey. He played at legendary Traz Powell Stadium back in Miami back in the day and collegiately. Derek McFall again.
If you can create some fatigue, it's an advantage.
On the receiver screen, complete. And that's going to be a 1st down catch and run by Jordan Hudson.
He's got to be more disciplined.
They keep it on the ground. This is Chris Johnson, one of several former Hurricanes.
And the college football playoff.
Maryland goes into the backfield. Throw downfield, got a man, and it's caught at the 45 by McFall. Got in behind.
Well, Kevin Jennings looks to his left and then slings it, and McFall is able to get around Muhammad Tor. They're able to hit the big play.
Jennings going to pass again, gets it out quickly again, completes it again, this time to R.J. Maryland, who stopped up several yards shy of the 1st down. The question begs.
But the tempo is something different, and this is going to be a big 4th down coming off of a situation on a dead ball.
They fumble it, put it on the ground, and the Hurricanes able to recover. R.J. Maryland couldn't squeeze the handoff, and the Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 coming back the other way. One more look.
R.J. Maryland, not accustomed to taking a handoff, doesn't have the pocket right, reaching for the football. It's just bad technique by the tight end.
Malachi Tony in motion. Fletcher down to the 45-yard line as Carson Beck will keep it on 4th down. It looks like he has just enough, 3rd down, just enough to pick up the 1st. Fletcher between the tackles, straight ahead, pounds it down to the 44 of SMU, hit by Terry Webb. Picked up 8 yards on the play, and there is the 49-yard line. Beck with a clean pocket, delivers a strike. Down to the 43, it's caught by Keelan Marion. 3rd down and 1. Who do you like in that game?
I like Tennessee, that offense.
Homer. Fletcher straight ahead, picks up the 1st down by moving the pile. From the 40-yard line, Beck. Gonna run with it. Slides in safely. They're gonna spot it back at the... is one of the lower-rated secondaries in the country in terms of pass defense numbers. Beck, downfield, caught! Touchdown, Hurricanes, JoJo Trader.
JoJo Trader getting the start because C.J. Daniels is out.
There.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. All out.
On the kick return, here come the Mustangs, right up the middle, bursting through the seams. Link Rhodes all the way out near midfield at the 44-yard line. So, kick return by Rhodes. Jennings gets it out quickly again to Jordan Hudson. Already with his 3rd reception in the ball game.
With Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor both lined up to the top of your screen.
Coming off the edge, they throw it away from him. Pass complete to Chris Johnson, hit immediately by Damari Brown. No gain on the play, 4th down coming up. The 18-year-old said he was 19 earlier, still precocious and poised beyond his years. From the 22, Beck hands it off to Fletcher, powering and pummeling his way down to the 32.
Second level does the same.
Off the play fake, Beck finds Fletcher out of the backfield, showing off his receiving skills, and out across the 45.
He played at Arkansas and then became a coach at the college level, often aligned with Gus Malzahn. Remember, Gus Malzahn was his high school football coach.
Death penalty, and what a resurrection it's been from that time. Jennings has a man. Caught downfield to the 43, Brinson. And the former Hurricane makes it 1st and 10 on the visitor side of midfield.
What's just a double move on the safety. Jacoby Thomas, Romello.
41 yards in all. Jennings moving around. And that's 2nd and 5. Jennings hands it off to Harden. Nowhere to go that time. A big surge by that Miami front. Moton, Blay. Beck out of the shotgun. Fletcher hitting that A-gap. On the first Saturday in November, Beck has a man. Incomplete, picked off in the secondary by Ahmaad Moses. Another interception for the Mustangs, their 13th of the season. One of the top teams in the country off the hands of JoJo Trader.
JoJo Trader had been having himself a day, and he does a really nice job at the release point, but just doesn't make the catch. And this SMU team has been...
See if they take a shot right after. Jennings pivots, pulls, touchdown Stangs! Yamir Knight making it right.
And as Yamir Knight releases up the field, he's just going to float to his right, and it opens up the big void in the end zone. For
1st down and 10 for the Hurricanes. Marty Brown in the backfield. Ball tipped, caught by Malachi Toney, and out to the 24-yard line.
That's the reason he's got the nickname Baby Jesus. He makes miracles happen.
All the time. They run it over the left side of that offensive line, and the big tackle, Markel Bell.
Once again, better than probably half and half shot that it bounces out of bounds, and you end up on the 35-yard line. And even if it bounces inbounds and you catch it, when it's straight drop back, 7 of his 8 interceptions have come off of that. I think a lot of that's the clarity that play action brings down the field.
Interesting point. They keep it on the ground. Brown again. They run it into the boundary, short side of the field. That was Chris Johnson.
That's a long time.
They keep it on the ground. Mark Fletcher. That was the old Southwest Conference days, I'm guessing, with Texas in '74.
Timeout.
Beck. Complete to Marion. And that's on
At times this season.
Hibner, the tight end, forced out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. And fans, don't forget to go to ESPN.com/Allstate Playoff Predictor. Jennings going through his progression. Took a big hit at the 13-yard line from Jacoby Thomas. Jennings looks right. Is going to be sacked back at the 7-yard line by Marquise Lightfoot. And the Canes defense gets a sack. No, it wasn't Bain or Messidor, but they got to him. Second one of the season for him.
It was not, but Keontae Scott just blitzes off the edge, and as they try and roll out.
Hurricanes are out of timeouts when they get the football here. This will be Malachi Toney from the 44. Got a block from Marion. Got a wall out there. Malachi, one man to beat. And finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. So the strategy, Roddy, worked of sending back 2 punt returners. It'll be 1st and goal, Hurricane.
Well, Keelan Marion being out there makes sure that one of these guys is going to have a chance. I would have picked Marion because Malachi Tony, good things happen when he has.
Beck completed the 5-yard line to the tight end, Lofton. 3rd and goal coming up, clock running. Davis from 22 yards out. Light work for Carter Davis, who's now 7 of 8 on the season. Clayton Johnson and Link Rhodes back deep for the SMU Mustangs. This is going to be Rhodes. And he's brought down 2nd and 10 as a result. Harden in the backfield. Jennings to pass again. Flushed out by Bain. Pass caught at the 36 by Hudson.
They had 2 guys for Ruben Bain, and neither one of them touched the defensive end.
Jennings completes another pass. And that's going to be ruled out. Jennings complete on the back shoulder fade. Boy, nice catch by Hibner again. Good for 16 yards. In rhythm, Jennings completes another one, and another 1st down to Brinson, the former Hurricane, out of bounds at the 25.
And because SMU has been able to get into their tempo.
McFall motions out of the backfield. Jennings looking to run. Now gets rid of it, completes it. Hudson pushed out of bounds inside the 10. McFall in the backfield on 2nd and goal. Jennings looking for a seam. Tucks it under. Touchdown! Mustangs, who take the lead.
Well, they try and block Ruben Bain with a guard, and he actually forces the pressure. But Akeem Mesidor, number 3, he's going to be in the middle of your screen right there. Watch out how he's slow getting out there. That is the effect of tempo down.
As a youngster, his dad played college football at Texas A&M Commerce. In the stands watching his son perform today. On the return, this is Marion. And he's pushed out of bounds at about the 26. Good stuff, Q. Out of the backfield, pass complete to Johnson. Tony Johnson broke a couple of tackles. Made it all the way out near the 33-34 yard line.
Against Syracuse, it's curious. I'm not sure there's a great explanation for it.
Mark Fletcher pounding away for the 1st down. Out to the 38-yard line, got 4 yards on the carry.
But if I'm Miami, I'm getting back to that, running the football.
Beck checks it down to Fletcher, brought down almost immediately at the 42-yard line, picked up 4 yards. His late father was a dad to a lot of players on this Hurricane football team. Here he is hitting that edge out near midfield at about the 49 and picks up the 1st down. William Nettles.
Boredom, like you talked about, is going to be tested in this 2nd half. They've had success running the football.
On the blitz, Beck off the play action. Finds Tony for the 1st down at the 33. Moses brought him down. It's a 1st and 10. Tony in motion. Fletcher with a yawning hole all the way down inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Miami. Mark Fletcher with a 14-yard gallop.
Well, you're going to get great blocks on the right side, and then the puller comes around to kick out. It's just a really nice job by this offensive line that starts to wear you down.
Beck into the end zone. Room service. Touchdown Bauman. And the Hurricanes retake the lead.
I think Pitt should be on that list. They play both Georgia Tech and Miami down the stretch. You got to win those games.
Yeah.
I guess analytics says they're probably not going to win them.
Boy, Rhodes going to run it out of the end zone. Not sure about that discernment, but for your alma mater. 9 minutes to go in the 3rd. Little tunnel screen complete. A good tackle at the 16-yard line on the play. There he is. Beck complete Out to the 48-yard line, it's Keelan Marion on the catch. Transfer, one of the top kickoff returners in the country a season ago. Beck checks it down. Tony with the catch. Down to the 44-yard line. Ahmaad Moses making the tackle.
Getting greedy. It's a great point.
2nd and 2. Hurricanes will pick up the first down on the ground. That's Jordan Lyle again. Lyle again. Stopped up at about the 32.
Getting off the field on these 3rd and mediums.
They keep it on the ground again. Lyle stopped up shy of the first down by that much. Tony in motion. It's going to be Fletcher. And he might not have got it. I don't think he got to the first down mark. We are knotted at 17 in this, the biggest game being played here at home. Carson Beck pulls it. Complete at the 35 and up the sidelines to Marion. Picks up a first down. He's beside Beck. Brown gets the call and picks up that first down with a 2-yard pickup. 1st and 10 Miami. Beck underneath, complete. Malachi Tony stopped up at about the 34-yard line. That's where they'll spot.
He's the top freshman in the country.
Yeah, gave him the coveted Roddy Award last week.
Yeah.
Look at Carson Beck down to about the 26-yard line. The Purdue transfer doing a nice job for the Mustangs. 3rd and short. And they're going to stop up that Miami run game. Brown with nowhere to go. It was Isaiah Smith. 4th down coming up, Roddy.
Well, Jeffrey Imba with a great get off, and he just makes it a big pile there in the middle until the rallying troops come and make the tackle.
Carter Davis in to attempt this field goal from 45 yards out. And he gives the Hurricanes a 3-point advantage. Jennings complete at midfield, first down to Derek McFall coming down to the backfield.
Really nicely designed play by SMU.
Jennings delivers, back shoulder fade. What a catch by Jordan Hudson. Wow. Contorted his body, Roddy, to make that grab.
He is as talented a receiver as they've had here since Rashee Rice. Not only...
Keep an eye on that. Jennings, little sidearm delivery complete to the 21-yard line. Catch by Hibner. Harden in the backfield. Another sidearm delivery and a first down to Jordan Hudson. Man, Jennings really dropped down.
A little slower off the ball. 7th
play of the drive. All passes so far. Jennings trying to do it with his legs. No go for Ruben Payne. 10 of 14 on the season. Made one earlier from 43. This for the tie. Wow, that was close. And he missed it. He missed it. In the aftermath, Miami football, 6:24 to go, up 3. And Mark Fletcher.
SMU's going to dedicate a lot of bodies to stopping the run.
Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. Carson Beck pulls it. Complete to Malachi Tony. Good for the first down at the 37-yard line. Malachi Tony, part of that bunch formation. But they come the other way. That's going to be a complete ball to Marion under his own power. Marty Brown in the backfield for the Hurricanes. On the receiver screen, it's complete, but nowhere to go on the reception by JoJo Trader.
And it would have been offsetting, and Miami would have had another chance.
SMU without any timeouts on the receiver screen. Complete to the 17-yard line. Romello Brinson, the former Hurricane, 2nd down and 3 as we hit Harden in the backfield for the Mustangs. Pass downfield, and it's caught by Hudson. Wow, in traffic.
Deontay Scott, the nickel, showed blitz just a second ago.
Here he comes. Got to Jennings and sacked him back at the 38-yard line. As you pointed out, Roddy, Deontay Scott.
And then you have Romello Brinson kind of loafing back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 19, no timeouts. Underneath, out of the backfield, it's to Harden.
Try and get the ball out.
Gets it out quickly, complete to Knight. Ymir Knight down to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Jennings. Tiptoes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Got to get moving here. Jennings, you don't want to take a sack, and he won't. The pass is ruled complete at the 21. What a grab by Hudson. Kept his feet in bounds. Stops the clock with 29 seconds to go.
Makes himself available to the quarterback.
From 38 yards out for the tie. This time leaving no doubt. And we are knotted at 20 with 25 seconds to play.
Here earlier was the miss by the slimmest of margins. Just outside, maybe even over the upright. But you come back and absolutely drill one.
Shamar Brown in the backfield. Malachi Tony in motion. They're going to run it. They get a nice gain down to the 16-yard line. Tony, the middle receiver. On 2nd down here, they're going to give it to Brown again. And Brown picks up the 1st down. Stopped up shy of the 10-yard line. Beck hands it off. That's going to be Brown. Brought down at about the 7.
Who's the go-to? Who's second from the bottom? Keelan Marion lined up, singled up to the top.
Beck's going to pass. Pumps, delivers. Picked off at the 2 by Moses. Head again for Beck.
Ahmaad Moses is right here, and when the receiver goes in, his eyes then go to Malachi Tony. And what Tony does is he starts to work outside and then back in. Ahmaad Moses sees it, but Tony starts to go up the field into the end zone. Carson Beck thinks he's going to continue straight down the line. SMU is able to convert for either a touchdown or a field goal.
On 3rd and 2, Jennings hands it off to Harden. He's going to pick up the 1st down.
As possible.
On 1st and 10, Jennings hands it off. Harden inside the 10 down to the 8-yard line. Jennings hands it off again. Harden brought down just shy of the end zone. SMU on the verge of history. Harden, trick or treat, Dallas. SMU wins. The biggest win for the program since 1983. Coach Lashley victorious.